Hello, I'm Nandana, and welcome to From Ancient Misconceptions to Modern Icons, a journey through Greek mythology. Today, we'll delve into how ancient Greek myths have evolved over time and explore their ongoing impact on our world and culture. Greek myths are often misunderstood, with characters and stories frequently oversimplified or distorted. Today, we'll delve into how these misconceptions developed, explore their origins, and examine their lasting impact on our deeper and more nuanced understanding of these ancient tales. First off, we have Circe. She is often viewed as an evil witch, but her story is richer. She lived alone on an island with tamed lions and wolves, using magic to defend herself. More than just her powers, Circe represents independence, transformation, and strength. Medusa is often misunderstood as a monster, but her story is one of deep suffering. Originally a beautiful woman, she was raped by Poseidon in Athena's temple, and as punishment, Athena turned her into a gorgon. Instead of just a villain, Medusa represents the consequences of injustice. Hades is often misunderstood as evil for ruling the underworld, but he is not the god of death, he is a god of the dead. His role is to maintain balance in the cycle of life and death, not cause it. Hades is not a villain, he is fulfilling his duty in overseeing the afterlife and maintaining order. Helen of Troy is often blamed for causing the Trojan War, but her story is more complex. Rather than being a villain, she was a pawn, her beauty manipulated by others. Helen's myth shows how women were often used as symbols with little control of their own fates. Orpheus is famous for trying to rescue his wife Eurydice from the underworld, but he is blamed for looking back and losing her. Though often seen as foolish, most of us would have acted the same, succumbing to doubt and fear. His story reflects the pain of love and the struggle against fate. Hera is often seen as just a jealous wife, but she is much more than that. As queen of the gods, she holds immense power and authority. Her so-called jealousy comes from a desire for Zeus to stay loyal, as he constantly betrayed her, highlighting her struggle for respect and justice in her marriage. Ares, the god of war, is often seen as violent and destructive, but there's more to him. He supported women, respected their strength, and cared for soldiers' mental health after battle. Ares wasn't just a reckless warrior, he understood the emotional toll of war and wasn't the himbo he's often made out to be. Persephone's story is often seen as just an abduction, but it's more complex. She grew to love Hades and chose to spend half the year with him. Her journey between the underworld and the earth is why we have seasons, symbolizing growth, change, and the cycle of life and death. Theseus is celebrated for his heroic deeds, like defeating the Minotaur, but his story shows his darker side. He abandoned his wife, Ariadne, and made very questionable decisions. Theseus' tale reflects not just heroism, but also the flaws and mistakes that come with it. Greek myths often reflect outdated views on gender and power. Goddesses like Hera are cast as villains, while male gods like Zeus, who commit terrible acts, are glorified. These myths reveal biases in how women and men were represented and how social norms were shaped. Retellings of Greek myths provide fresh perspectives by reinterpreting familiar tales. They uncover new insights and adapt these ancient stories to reflect evolving values and ideas, making them resonate with contemporary audiences and stay relevant in today's cultural landscape. Movies and books like Percy Jackson, Troy, Disney's Hercules, and even Wonder Woman retell Greek myths in fresh, modern ways. These adaptations reshape how we view these ancient stories, influencing our perceptions and making the myths more relatable to today's audience. Books like Circe, The Song of Achilles, The Penelopiad, and The Silence of the Girls provide new interpretations of Greek myths. They offer fresh perspectives from different characters, highlighting different angles and making these ancient stories resonate with modern readers. Misunderstandings of Greek myths shape our views on right and wrong. For instance, in Disney's Hercules, Hades is portrayed as a villain, influencing how we see him. By re examining these myths, we can better understand their impact on our values and how they shape our ethical views. Medusa's shift from a feared monster to a symbol of empowerment shows how myths can be reclaimed. Today, she is a powerful icon for sexual assault survivors, featured in tattoos that celebrate strength and resilience, demonstrating how old stories can be redefined. Greek myths are reinterpreted to highlight female strength. Hera is now seen as a powerful queen, Artemis is an independent figure, Circe as a symbol of empowerment, and Athena for both her wisdom and strategic prowess, reflecting on modern feminist views. Greek mythology influences many brands today. Nike, named after the goddess of victory, symbolizes power and triumph. Apollo Hospitals, named after Apollo, the god of medicine, connects with the theme of health and healing, showing how these ancient stories continue to inspire modern branding. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Greek mythology. I hope you've gained new insights into how these ancient stories have evolved over time and continue to influence our world today. Their timeless relevance shapes our culture, values, and even our modern worldview. Thanks for watching.